the legalities. Commissioner Mkhwanazi, do you agree with me that Mr. Mbhense's family deserve justice?
Commissioners, 100%.
And that they deserve to know what happened to their loved one?
I fully agree with you. I fully support that.
And that people who know what happened have a duty to come forward and tell the authorities what happened.
Yes.
And it will be bad if you know what happened and you choose to cover up for your colleagues.
That's true. That's true.
Now, why would witness D wish to implicate you in something so serious if you were not involved at all and he didn't see you, he did not speak to you? Why would he come public and want to implicate you in something so serious?
Remember, commissioners, they've said to them, it's either they call General Khan or they call or Chief Mkhwanazi. I think by mentioning these two names to him, and whilst they've said that, then there's this person who's appearing, you see. You may conclude, oh, that's why they've said. Maybe it was, if it was not me, another person, they were going to implicate him too.
But he
because
says,
before that,
just pause there. He says you introduced yourself, so he knows that it's you. And it was you who said that he must dump the body in the Nigel River.
No,
so he's not guessing, he says it was you. My question is, why would he implicate you in something that serious if he does not know you and you were not there?
Commissioner Khumalo, let me correct you. He's saying it's either, it's Viandra who told him that I've said. He doesn't say I've said. You see, he said I've said. But out of what they told him before, and it is me who's appearing, he may conclude that that means this is what they were saying. So
are you saying he's guessing, he doesn't know that it was you who said the body must be
I didn't,
dumped?
yes, yes.
But he mentions you. Why doesn't he say General Khan or the other general? Why does he say Julius Mkhwanazi is the one who directed that the body be dumped in the dam?
That's why I'm saying that. That's what I'm saying, that they've said to them, according to statement, or to him, according to statement, let us call General Khan or let us call Chief Mkhwanazi. Yeah. Then Chief Mkhwanazi appears.
No, they say they then concluded that they should call the Chief Mkhwanazi.
That's what I'm saying.
And he arrived and he introduced himself and he directed that the body be dumped in the dam. My simple question is, if you were never there and you never saw him, why would he implicate you in something so serious? I mean, this is serious, you know, dumping a human being's body in a dam. It's not like stealing money or stealing stones. It's a human being.
Yes. And I don't want to bring other elements. I'm denying it. I'm totally denying it.
But what does he have against you that he would single you out of everybody who was there and say it is you who said the body must be dumped?
It is because they told him so.
They told him to implicate you?
No, they told him that Chief Mkhwanazi will come to sort this thing out, according to the statement, his statement. Then I'm coming in, they called me after, then I'm coming in. In his mind, I think in his mind, you see, concluded that, that means this is what they were saying.
Okay.
I've never been part of such things in my life. I've never. I don't believe in violence. I believe in another form of engagement in solving things. I've been like that. From the youth stage, from teenage stage, from my activism, it was.
And put that in juxtaposition with your sparse explanation as to why you went to the scene. Yes. You say you just, I engage you on this. I will not repeat myself, but I'm just saying put what Commissioner Khumalo is putting to you in juxtaposition with your very sparse explanation as to why you went there, waking up at 2 a.m. only to make a U-turn within a very short space of time. If you recall, I suggested to you that your evidence is sparse in this regard exactly because you are hiding something. So what I suggested to you then actually ties in with what Commissioner Khumalo is putting to you.
No,
Do you want to comment?
no, not on what you have said. You have repeated it many times, but
All
I
right,
just
thank
want
you.
to say this has changed my life. It has made me to be under house arrest, my kids, and it has destroyed. No, I wish. That's what I've said even in ad hoc, and it was before the death of Pretorius. That I wish, I don't know why it's delaying, because people must be arrested so that the family can have closure. Because when you read newspapers, you go, you see the face, you see all these things. Not even him only. All these people that are busy dying, you see. It's their fathers, like me. They love their kids. They are wanted, no. And in the career that I've joined, I made an oath that I will fight against that, and I can't be the one that does that. I don't sleep at night, Commissioner. So let me tell you, since this started, I'm saying, Uncle, how did I end up on these things? You see.
Thank you, thank you.
And if I could, but it's just that now I can't interfere, I would have assisted in making sure that we trace. You see, but now I'm limited. I must follow because I'm perceived to be one of them. You see, and I wished every day, but I can make breakthrough, but I can't.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Can I just also make this observation on the back of what Commissioner Khumalo raises with you, that if it went for Mr. van der Merwe, Marius, if it went for him, we would not have known that you were at that scene, because he's really the only one that placed you on the scene. Quite noticeably, the statements from Mackenzie and Stoltz, they don't mention you at all. All of them, in fact, the common thing among your EMPD people and yours in the statements is you arrived, you saw nothing, and you left. That's what you all say, which supports what Ms. Silo was putting to you, that you got together in order to agree what it is you're going to say. So that's a common thread. I arrived, I was called by Yaku, I got there, I saw there was nothing to do, and I got into my car and I left. That's what they say. That's one. Two, there is no record anywhere of this operation, the involvement of the EMPD people with this operation, including you. There is no record whatsoever. And had Mr. van der Merwe not mentioned you arriving, being called and arriving at the scene, no one would have known that you were at that operation. Even on the facts that you allege, where you say, I arrived and I left, no one would have known. And yet something so serious as someone dying at the scene happened. We wouldn't have known that you were there. Do you want to comment to that?
Yes, thank you, Commissioner. Remember, Commissioner Revospi said Yako Hanekom came to him and also spoke about this. You see, that means it's him and Yako Hanekom. You see.
Referring specifically to an official record, that there's absolutely no official record. None of you EMPD people who were on the scene have provided a record or recorded what happened that night until IPID confronted you, all of you. And Marius is the one that spoke to IPID and gave that detailed statement, and we know from that detailed statement that you were at the scene, otherwise we wouldn't know. No one would know. And that speaks to these off-book operations that were a feature in the MPD, that there are serious operations that happened, and then there's no record of it. You blame lack of pocketbooks, you blame lack of OBs, that's your explanation, but I'm sure you could have recorded these things if you wanted to, if you considered it necessary to have it on the books. It's just an observation, Commissioner, you can comment if you want to.
No, I've learned, commissioners.
Thank you,
No, I've learned,
thank you.
you see,
Ms. Silla?
and it's a lifetime thing.
Thank you, Commissioners. I think in response to a question posed by Commissioner Khumalo, you stated that in one of the statements provided by Marius van der Merwe, Marius, states that he was informed by Viandre that you were coming or you would be present. Did I understand you correctly? At the scene?
Yes, he said he was informed between Iago and Viandre that Commissioner Mkhwanazi is coming, is going to solve this. It's either General Khan or Commissioner Mkhwanazi. He mentioned two names. They are mentioning two names.
I ask because I've got both statements here. We agreed that there are two statements. The one that we worked through, which is the statement made to IPID in September of 2022. And the second statement is the one he made to this commission. So in which statement do you say that he stated he was informed by Viandre?
No, I'm saying between Viandre and Iago.
Yeah, in which
One of
statement?
them.
In which statement is that? Because if we look at the one we were dealing with this morning before lunch, that is the exhibit bundle, exhibit CJC 150, page 75. His statement starts at 73, we are now at 75.
This one.
And at page 75, at paragraph 14, the one we dealt with, he notes, and I read, Yako suggested that they should call their chief, whom they called Julius. Prior to that, at paragraph 13, the end of 13, he said, the last sentence, no, penultimate sentence, as we were standing there, Viandre told us that if we talk, he was going to kill that person himself. Viandre suggested that he was going to call General Khan to assist with the deceased. He then changed and said he was going to call Colonel Dawood, and he was asking me if he should call him. Then at 14, that's when he says Yako suggested that they should call their chief, whom they called Julius. So that is in this statement. From what he's saying, this is what he heard directly from the speakers.
Yes, that's what I was saying. This is what I'm mentioning. Maybe in terms of the weight, I didn't put it like this, but
Yes.
This is the paragraph that I'm talking
Oh, I
about.
just wanted to correct that
Yes.
the fact that you were to be called and indeed called and you uttered the words that you did, that he claims you did, at paragraph 14, you're not suggesting that
No.
he was informed of all this by Viandre.
No, I was just mentioning this, yes.
Okay.
This was my point in 14, the third sentence. He says, Julius Mkhwanazi arrived few minutes later and he introduced himself as Superintendent Julius Mkhwanazi to myself and Etienne. So he puts you at the scene. It's not somebody else telling him this.
Yes, that's what I was trying to sum up, but maybe I didn't put it the way, because they started by mentioning other two, then Yako mentioned me, and it is me who arrived. Maybe the type of words that I used are not correct, Commissioners. Humble apologies.
Thank you, Commissioners. As I indicated, I want to move off this topic unless there's any other comment you'd like to make.
No, there's no comment.
Okay.
Yes.
I want us then to move